Lalo here, and then ta away the X's. Good puzzle. That one's good. That one's real good. Holy fucking shit! Welcome back, everyone, to LOK Digital. Crazy how this used to be based off of a book. Anyway, I don't know if I want to click that now. Maybe I'll look it up later. But before we begin, I want to ask you a question. Would you think it would be a funny idea if I made a video and I was just like trying to mess with Siri, trying to break her, trying to like really mess with her, be like, hey Siri, show me that ass. Show me that sexy ass. Oh gosh, she's responding right now! Wait, no. Let's just, let's leave that for maybe later. But let me know if that'd be interesting, and let's just, let's get back into it. Let's see. We left it off at the challenge levels. We were at Lalo. Okay, I see a lock. I'm gonna turn it down on mine just so you can't really hear it loop much. Look, see I see a lock. What can I see a Talak. Not really that possible unless... no, not really. Maybe a lock to start. Question, though, about a few things, like, how do we end it? Because, for one, we're definitely going to need to tie it. And we have no bees, so we're probably going to have to either use a lot of locks to clear all these black spaces. Because obviously you gotta taw away all the X's at the end. So what's the procedure until then? Oh, interesting. Yeah, because there's only lock, talak, ta, B, and Lalo. Actually, considering that this is a Lalo world, would the idea try and be to form a segment of Lalo? Ooh. I mean... I can taw. I don't want to taw. But that is an interesting idea. Can I Lalo? No, I can lock that way. If I tried to Lalo it... It's close, but I would need an X here. Nah, this can't be possible to Lalo that way. This has potential, though, to be Lalo'd. But I would need to get rid of, this Ta and this L. And also this K. A Talak would be great for that. But I honestly don't think that's possible. So let's just start with the basics. I think I need to lock something. I see something interesting I could try with the Talak here. Actually, ooh, can I... I can Talak here and then I can lead it into a... I can't lead it into a Lalo. Damn, I was so close. But it needs to, like, keep this, L over here in order to Lalo. And actually, no, that wouldn't even be possible because I would need to lead it into, like, a double X formation. So... Actually, no, it is possible. Look. Lol. Lo. It is possible. So what do I want to lack? I can try and Talak something to lead it into a Ta. Let's try that. And a time for a Lalo. So now, the idea is probably to cover these. So then I can Ta, but there's an A left. So instead, the idea was to Talak double A's, then to Lalo it. Get rid of that diagonal. Ta the X's. That's how it's done. Alright, that was a good level. I see a Talak, and then it could lead into a Ta. And then possibly there's another Talak over here somewhere? This is interesting. What do I Talak first, though? And also, what is with the B? Well, it looks like you could do a B, but in order to do that, you would need, like, a bend with an X. Actually, scratch that. If you go around this way, you could get the B. So I feel like the idea is only to cover up certain other letters over here. Well, Z is useless. V is also useless. Let's just get rid of those. Why do I feel like this Ta needs to be with, like, a letter that's duplicate? Like, you can't do... see, like, certain things you can do with the L's, and there's certain things I can probably do with, like, the T's and whatnot, so... yeah, and probably the blank would be the worst idea to do this off of. So let me see if I can... J or Y? Oh, also V was kind of, like, double. And I see there were probably multiple Tas in there, so actually, I want to change this Talak to be, actually, I don't think I could change it. I'll just leave it. I feel like I was going on the right track. Just follow this train of thought, and if it leads to nowhere, then we know it leads to nowhere. So it's either Y or J. Let's just start with the Y, because then we could, like, Talak it if we needed to. Yeah, there is a Talak, but it's kind of blocked off, so... But then what do I do with the L? That is an interesting question. Well, there's no X's, so... There's no room for Lalo. I can do another Ta. Then what, do I... get rid of the L's? Maybe I get rid of the L's. Huh. Actually, let's try that. Yeah, but then I have BA. No, I can't get rid of the L's. There must be, like, a way to Talak and then get the B over here some way. This is confusing. How do I... Maybe I was supposed to toss some of these layers away so I could try and form something else? Because next I would want, like, a Talak. But the L's in the way. So maybe instead I just get rid of the L's and then I form another Ta. Then I get rid of the K's? Yeah, but then I could do a lock there. That can't be right. Maybe we can instead Talak this. Then we can lock first. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. But also that K I see is useful for a different Talak. But then how would I be able to do the lock? Oh, questions, questions, questions. We definitely need to get rid of this Z. I see a Ta and then possibly another Ta we could do. So maybe let's just get rid of the Z. I see a Ta, get rid of the L's. I see another Ta we need to do this way. Let's just get rid of the Y's. I see a B. What would I do with this? I could put an X. Because then that would make everything conductive. So I could form an Arata and then that would end it for the ace. So I feel like the idea now is the puzzle is to find a way to get rid of the other letters. This is good though. We know what we're looking for at the end. We just need to cover up everything in the middle here. Our question should be, is there anywhere else we could start this puzzle? I think the question is a clear, downright no. There is nowhere else, because this can't bend over here with the X. Actually, funnier idea. Can we just do it backwards? Should we just, like, play all the levels backwards? Whoa! You see that? Oh! Hold on, wait a minute. What? I saw a ta. I need to get rid of that L. What does this K do? Well, that's with that Talak. I feel like it's better than a lock. But I don't feel like you want to waste any letters. There's a ta here I can do, which is interesting. And then I can do like a lock this way. But Talak does more, so honestly, just, yeah, let's try this for now. Ta on the Y's? Yeah, let's ta the Y's. Talak. And then that's where you get the lock. Okay, everything's starting to make sense. Lock. Here. I see a... interesting, like, could you ever Talak? No, there's not enough to Talak it. You definitely, it seems like, need a double ta. The... What's the LO doing, actually? Like, is there another way to, use an RK? I mean, in theory, there would be. If I, like, never used up an L or something. Yeah, but this is just too far. What is your secret? What do I need to do? Interesting how I can Talak that way. I need to do this, though, in order to set up the B. And then at this point, I can only do the X. Oh, the T... The L's still here. I can Lolo it! Oh my god! Okay, so I want this V probably to be uncovered, but then... Okay, so it's a Lalo puzzle. So with that in mind, then there's a few things I want to change. Like this ta, instead, I would do the V because then it could do YJ, and everything else would be safe. So then, what would I... Yeah, I got Talak. So, Talak the YZ? And then, the Z's gone, so lock the G. Oh, B, X. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's almost there. Lalo here, and then ta away the X's. Good puzzle. That one's good. That one's real good. Holy fucking shit! One thing I immediately noticed is there are no X. Actually, there is an X right here. But only one X. So much for Lalo's right here, actually. What the hell? What else is there? There's a lot of different combinations you could do if it weren't for, like, something else being in the way. I'm just gonna start from scratch. Like, this could be a B if I could get rid of everything over here. I see a lock, so, what if I just Lalo'd this? And then what? What, get rid of the Z? This is not being a Lalo ever. Oh, but it could have been a lock. That's interesting, actually. So maybe I did this in the wrong order. Well, let's just keep going and see where this leads to. I see you could ta here. You could B. What would I ta? Is there any duplicates? Duplicate F's? There's few, how about S? No. R's? No. Z's? No. I think the F's just need to go. And then, oh, you could have lawlowed here, actually, too. Man, I'm starting to feel like I did this in the wrong order. Yeah, this is not feeling right the more I do this. Well, let's just keep going. Like I said, we got B here. We got this, which is blocked. How could I ever, like, clear out this K? Is there a Talak? Not really, no. There is a K next to it, which is interesting. No, I mean an X next to it, which is interesting, but still there's, like, nothing that leads from it that could really work. Unless I did, like... how could you... No, it's close. X... No. No, I don't get it. Is there, like, a ta that you could do? Which is kind of a thing you can do. You can ta if you get rid of the K, but... getting rid of the K is kind of hard right now. I can only, like, over here. What can I do? Create, like, an X? What does the X do? This can't be right. Because the L's over here are not being used for anything, and just putting an X here is immediately, like, the end of this. Now, I feel like the Lalo has to start it, because it's obviously, like, the only thing available. And then, like, the other half of the puzzle is just figuring out how to do this all in the correct order. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Maybe the X can actually do something? Nah, because it's still connected to, like, S and Z. So, this is the only combination you get to start with. Yeah, this has to be the start. Now the question is, like, what do I want to get rid of to set this all up? Definitely don't want to get rid of any of these blank spaces, but there's, like, a few things you need to get rid of. Like, I feel like this K is needed, but then if I do that, I get rid of the T, which can render it all useless. The way I started it before was, like, if I get rid of this T, then I can lock. But by doing that, I lose a potential Lalo. So instead, I feel like I want to keep, like, this potential Lalo and then set up some other sort of B. Which I would want to do, like, here, but by doing that, I got rid of this ta. This is very hard to figure out. Maybe there's a way to set up, like, a lock or, like, another ta? Like, here? But doing that gets rid of a blank. That can't be right. And it gets rid of the L. Now, I definitely don't want to ever get rid of the S. Or the E. That did nothing. Oh, boy. How do you start this? Let's just see what happens if I click everything. That doesn't set up anything. So that can't be right. Yeah, that doesn't set up anything at all. I see, like, a Lalo here I would want to do, so I want a B. But setting that up is really hard because this immediately just fails a lot of stuff. What if I do... oh, lol. And I still don't want to get rid of those blanks. And for some reason, I feel like it's either here to start, or it was here to start. And honestly, I like this better. I can lock. But I forgot I can't, like, change direction with it. Isn't it interesting how I can lock now and set up this B? And there's another lock over here, which is even more interesting. I don't really care about the R or the Z, but maybe there's something more useful, like the S to block out? Maybe, the H, so I can always have a backup TA. Do I want this as an X? I don't know what I want that as, honestly, right now. I feel like the move is to get rid of the Fs, because they're the most useless. So TA those away. I see an interesting way... Oh, that's interesting. It was very close to a... Oh! There's a Talak with this T! So in fact, I don't want to get rid of this T. I want to get rid of this. Wait, the L's gone. Well, I suppose there is the Ta, which is technically useful. And now I have a lock over here. I don't have a Lalo over here, though, so... this LO... Oh, but I could just do lock that way. And I need to get rid of both of these, the R and the Z. I could set up a Ta, but what does that do? Not much. What is this ever doing? Huh. It's off by 1. Again, like, it's so interesting. Maybe I want this to be an A so I can do a double Ta? That can't be right, because now I only have enough for this lock, which I definitely would want to get rid of the X's with 1 Ta. Notice how this is off by only an O. Is there some way I could connect that? I don't think I could. Oh man, this is hard! Maybe I do need to, like... set up a Talak here. So maybe I get rid of this S? Yeah, but that gets rid of the E. There's only like 2 ways to set up, like I said. Then what do I do here? Ta away the S? Well, that can't be right. Oh, man. I feel like this needs to be an X. Wait, I can lock this way! Oh my god. I definitely am getting rid of the F's with a Ta. So what do I want to, like... I can get rid of these. And I see 2 locks, then the B. C lock, get rid of the A. What the hell? I didn't even do much and my microphone started jerking off. Oh, not cool. That caught me way off guard. This stupid stand. I haven't even left this on overnight either. So this is just very inconvenient. Okay, we need to pause. Does that reset the whole fucking puzzle? You gotta be. There's no pause button? There, I found my pause button. Damn, what is with this stupid stand? Why is it jerking off every now and then? Look, this is like the stand for my mic. It's in. I'm trying to make it look straight, I guess. Turn. Probably, like, because... I could probably just show you with a camera. Hold on. I hope that's in tight enough. Let me just show you the camera. See, my stand goes here, and there's a bit of, like, a gap with the table with... Oh, it's upside down, my bad. There's a bit of a gap with the table here, just so that... Because this desk is wooden, it's painted. You know, it doesn't like... You see how it's like sticky? So yeah. That's so not cool. Right in the middle of a level. That's so rude of your microphone. How dare you do this to me? Now it's caught in the cord. God, untangling cords is the worst. One of the very worst things to do in your entire life. Good thing I was here to catch the fall, right? Right? Is that what you're all thinking? I was here so I could catch my mic before it fell, and then I would have to somehow buy, like, a new one. I'm glad it's still, like, very much still working after all this. What am I going to do? Like, there's no other place I can put the mic. Like I showed you. Sorry, I banged my mic. This is how I attach it. But there was also a drawer here. So, do you think I should just put it here because this is stored here, even though it's, like, shorter? Because, like, that weird little ledge gap thing isn't there? Maybe I haven't been screwing this on tight enough? I mean, it's not pushed in all the way either, but I can't really, like, push it all the way in because then it won't have anything for the bolt to grab onto. So, maybe I get, like, a new clamp, or I need a bigger desk with something like that? I don't know. I'm not, like, getting a new microphone, though, because I've been loving this mic. And I don't want to switch to using the camera's built-in microphone, because that seems like... I've never tried that, actually. Hold on. Weird test right now. Properties. Oh, there's a microphone for the camera. Okay, let me know what difference this sounds like, and I'll probably listen to this myself later. Okay, so everything is sort of different. I muted my microphone, so obviously it's coming from the camera now, so that's interesting. Yeah, but you can see the game's, like, looping with it. I hate that. Oh well. I had my mic muted. I'm keeping the mic, okay? The mic is the best way to do this, especially... You can barely hear the loop now. Especially because I'm always, like, usually talking or even when I'm breathing. Sorry for making it creepy. You can hear it. Anyway. Oh, man. Where were we? We were at Lalo. We did this thing. Oh, man. Wait, did we do something else? Oh yeah, no, this was the procedure. We did the X, cover up that, Talak. So we want to keep the F there. D, F, Lock. So no, I feel like it was just the procedure of R and Z, get rid of them. Lock, get rid of the H. Then I can tile away the Fs. Then I would want to put an A here. Set that up later. Lock, get rid of the D. This was the solution. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is an awesome puzzle. Alright, let's continue. LOL. No. Wish I could go up, but I can't. Maybe I start with this. Lock. I can lock, but what does that do? Not much. I wish I could bend it upwards. I see. L? Nah, it's not gonna work because, like, the whole thing is built around the X's. So I have to keep going straight in that direction. So I can do this, but actually, then why don't I just go this way? Ah! But then what do I do with the LK? So maybe I don't. Instead, I do this, Lalo. Then I can lock this way. Okay. Good level. That was just the world completion. You know, one thing I wish you could do is you could, like, replay the world completion levels. Those are a little interesting to do. And they're quite fun. Everything is going crazy. We have reached a brand new, interesting area. I really want to keep going, but I feel like this would be interesting to do in 2 videos, you know? Right? Anything that would be interesting?